Welcome back as we continue looking back at the 2022 PDGA Junior Disc Golf World Championships from Peoria, Illinois. Thanks to DoubleG Craft Jerky for providing this coverage. I'm Grant Zellner of the PDGA, and with the FJ18 division, we look at front nine scores. Victoria Eriacho-Paul extending her lead just a little bit over the rest of her card mates, who we will get to know in just a moment. First things first, you'll notice we're on hole 1B. That's because here at Goodfield Park, there are 9 holes. So our players today in round 3 making 2 loops of this Goodfield Park 9. So hole number 10 on the day is hole number 1B on the scorecard. And here is Victoria Eriacho-Paul off the tee pad. Catches a bit of the low ceiling. This layout here at Goodfield Park does a great job of utilizing the trees for low ceilings and gaps, even in open spaces. Here's Sinna Talvensola. Around to the right and up near the basket. Trinity Bryant now. Callahan, Florida. Trinity going up the middle and catching the lone tree guarding the gateway. Emily Weatherman now, Abilene, Texas. And to the tree near the edge of the 10-meter circle. So with Trinity, her second here at the par 3. Sort of a short, low, spiking up shot, controlling the distance very well. Back with Victoria. And Victoria bounces that up shot off the pole. Not the first time we've seen that today. Quickly now, Sinna. Up and into the shadow of the basket. And Emily, good run indeed. So everybody looking to save a par here to open up their second 9 of the day. And we move on. I believe, if memory serves, round 1, that was a par frame. Nevertheless, on to round number 2 of the day here at Goodfield Park. Hole number 2 for the second time, 257-foot par 3. Once again, low ceiling, in this case, very near the basket. This hole slopes downhill as we come into the basket, which is a feature that repeats several times through the loop here at Goodfield. Victoria. Beautifully judged. Now Sinna. And Sinna gets the weight just about perfect on that one. Trinity throwing now. Just inches higher, and that disc might have crested the hill and sort of ridden the grass down the other side. Here's Emily. Nice little kick off the guardian tree, and Emily inside the circle. Back to Trinity now. It's a similar kick off the base of the tree. So to Sinna. Just short and left. And everybody into tap-in distance now. I'll take this opportunity to apologize for my Oklahoma accent and my pronunciation if I'm getting anything a little bit off. Always want to try to get everybody's names as well as I can, especially at World Championships. Emily Weatherman, the first birdie of the back nine, quickly followed by a birdie from Victoria. And we are on to the 12th, which is hole 3, B. 253, a par 3, as is every other hole here at Goodfield. Playing slightly uphill into a bit of a side hill lie, although once again, you'll notice just after the basket, a downhill slope. And we did see some tee shots go well long earlier in the day. Victoria will throw first. Pulled it a bit, but out into the open. Now Emily. Asking it to get up, and it gets just to the top of the hill, right about circle's edge, 10 meters or so away. It's about 32 feet and change for those not on the metric system. Sinna now. Catches a bit of that strategic low ceiling that shows up from place to place around this otherwise seemingly open disc golf course. And Trinity very high out of the hand. With some work to do now to save the par. Over to Sinna. Safe layup there with the drop off behind the basket. Now Emily. Confident putt there from Emily. And a lofting putt from Victoria finds the bottom of the basket. So Emily and Victoria, birdie on the last two holes. Trinity in for the par. As is Sinna. To hole 4B now, our 13th of the day, 221. Downhill and then back uphill somewhat for this par 3. And again, you'll notice after the basket, another downhill drop-off. Victoria with the honors. Tries to get a little air under that Anheisering throw. Now quickly, Emily. Airborne. Sort of a similar reaction there. The wind, not much of a factor during the first loop. I'm beginning, I think, to hear a little bit of wind. Just ever so slightly here at Goodfield Park. Sinna gets a lot of turn on that disc and finds herself at the bottom of that little, we'll call it a valley. In Illinois, that probably counts as a valley. Now Trinity. And also, a little too much turn out of the hand, so Sinna and Trinity will play first from down below. Solid upshot there. Trinity actually with a bit of a look here. No problem. Now Victoria. This is a chance to go under par for the championship. Off the top into the ground. And Emily, side chain. But not in quite yet. Everybody tapping in. No bogeys on the scorecards just yet. I think this is a bit hotter start than we saw just, about an hour and a half ago as the players experienced things.
My name's Garrett Gerthy. People may know me as DoubleG, and I've been making DoubleG craft jerky since I was 16 years old.
Whether I'm at home or on the road, DoubleG craft jerky is the snack that I go for.
I've actually found myself eating DoubleG craft jerky on my long drives to the next tournament.
We all know DoubleG's got a big arm, but he's also got a big heart. Every bag of DoubleG jerky that you buy supports children's disc golf and goes to a great cause.
You can find DoubleG craft jerky at doublegjerky.com.
Hole number 5B is our 14th of the day, 231 feet, a par 3. Once again, up and over, a rise, and then downhill toward and beyond the target. Victoria sitting at even par for the championship. Catches a tree up the right side. Now to Emily. Same tree, I believe. So Sinna now. A little bit better on the line there. We'll have a lengthy look at birdie. Trinity also over there a bit to the right, so everybody needing to approach this basket from a similar angle. Emily first to go. Pretty good job there. Gets that disc to settle. Now Victoria. Comfortable with the forehand from this distance. Also comfortable with that little Anheuser release to let the disc pan out and land flat. Well done there. Now Trinity. Into the shadow of the basket. Sinna, a gentle layup there. So back to Emily with a little work to do. No problem. And pars all around. Short walk to the tee pad of hole number 6, our 15th. 220 feet, this par 3. A little tight off the tee pad, and then again, sort of a different green area than we've seen so far, with the basket tucked just inside a thick tree line. Victoria throwing first. And off just a little bit to players left. Should have a look at the basket, or at least a line from over there. Now Emily. Flexing shot. Trundles under a downed log there at the edge of the green. We'll see what kind of a stance Emily has. Sinna next. And that should provide a nice open look for birdie. Now Trinity. Changes up her strategy, went long and right earlier today. Now tries to land that disc short and left. See what Trinity has to work with in a moment. Victoria will putt first. All right. Should be no trouble to tap in that par. Now Sinna. And that is a confident putt. Sinna had missed a few short earlier. Gets that one. A lot of height and a little bit of speed for her first birdie of the back 9. Trinity, unfortunately, with nothing to work with. No choice but to pitch out. Emily, though, in her third birdie of this back 9. Trying to claw her way up and into contention, at least for second place amongst her card mates. Solid par putt from Trinity. Everybody chasing this player. Victoria, Eriacho-Paul with another par. And everybody still bogey free on this back 9 of round number 3. So we move to the 7th, that is 7B, the 16th of this round. 307 feet, this par 3, one of just a couple of holes here at this course. Over 300 feet. Players earlier in the day tended to land a bit short. But that from Emily makes it about pin high, just up on the hillside, a scotch. Very good drive. Sinna needs this to get lucky. And it hits absolutely nothing, trundling up to just outside of the 10-meter circle. Now Victoria. And that disc squeaks by the trees on the right side of the fairway. No harm, no foul. Finally, Trinity, airborne. Needs this to drop. Nope. That one branch extending much of the way across the fairway gets her. So now this, her second. Able to throw it nice and firm and low, knowing that that thick grass will stop the disc. Sinna up under the basket. Now Victoria. Pulls that one just a little bit. And Emily. Mismatched socks and all. Confident putt. In for the birdie and now into a three-way tie with Trinity and Sinna. Over to Trinity now to save the par. And everybody taps out. Looking now at hole 8B. 199 feet short and uphill. To an open pin position. Well done there from Emily up to the top of the hill. Now Trinity to throw. Big time putt from Sinna. And that finds the bottom of the basket. The Finland native. Oh, Victoria, just a little bit off. Safely in now. And to 9B, we finish out the day at this 257-foot par 3. A few challenges up near the basket, but overall a pretty good opportunity For players to be very proud of this back nine, so far bogey-free. Our first two players up and near those trees. That's a common landing zone. Victoria out a little bit wide to the right. And now Trinity. So first to putt, Emily Weatherman. Settle, settle. Okay, no problem there. One more birdie attempt now for Victoria. Just off the rim of the basket. And now Trinity. Solid par save there. Par all the way through the round for Trinity Bryant. Victoria in for the par. Sinna in and Emily tapping out. A bogey-free back nine here in round number 3. For our featured card in the FJ18 division. Good, solid stuff. And more coverage from the 2022 PDGA Junior Disc Golf World Championships. Still on the way, so keep it tuned right here to the PDGA on YouTube. You won't be disappointed. So we bring you the future of disc golf as we watch these juniors tearing up the courses in Illinois.